Welcome back. Today it's a special video. So I will show you how this strategy of the 4 first candle works for 25 weeks. So I am playing the replay mode on TradingView. So as you can see here, we have 25 weeks. We have the rules, so you can pause the video and read them. So it says about the opening channels, how are they formed, how many points, minimum, maximum, what to do with when the channel is too big, when the opening channel is too big, etc. So I will start with a fictional account of $1,000 and trading at 0.02 lot per trade. So each point is about 2 cents. So for example, 4,000 points gives us $80. I am using a broker that provides 1 to 50 leverage. So as you can see again here, we have 25 weeks to backtest at a leverage of 1 to 50. The lot size used per trade will be 0.02, and the starting balance, I would say it's $1,000. So as you can see here, we have the white line that represents the starting of the week. So it's the first 15-minute candle of the first day of the week at market opening. So in my case, it's a Sunday. It might be a Monday for you, depending on where you are. So for me, it's a Sunday at 10 p.m. Okay. So I will be using the replay mode, and just to explain to you a few things before we start. So we count 4 candles. I will measure them to see if they respect the rules that that I have written. So sometimes the first candle might be too big, so I would just disregard it and start from the second one. In this case, the bodies are a little bit small, so I could consider the wicks to have a nice opening channel size. So in this case it works, so I will just work with this one. I will not write anything like opening channel, neutral zones and stuff. I will just do the back test. So remember that sometimes I will expand the opening channel, sometimes I will not. This depends on the opening channel size, of course. So in this case here, I did expand it. The take profit will be 2 levels on the upper side of the neutral zone, and then I will just let the replay to work things out. Each time I get stopped, I will count the points and write them down and then enter reverse mode. Okay, so this first one is successful. So you see I did wrote the number on the Excel spreadsheet, and you can follow along to see how much we are winning / losing. So you see me here using the wicks. Even with the wicks, the channel is kind of small, and it seems like last year in 2025 the openings on gold were pretty small, so we usually had channels formed by the bodies between 300 to 500 points, so I had to use the wicks to make some nice channel size, opening channel sizes, so that we could have 800, 900, 1000 points to the opening channel and expand it. But this was 2025. When 2026 appeared, you will see starting in January, things got really weird. And in this example, you see that I've chose a midpoint entry because the replay was a little too fast. So usually when the first candle that closes outside the channel, I would take the trade. If the opening, like here you see now, if the opening is too far away, well, that's a bad example now, but if the candle closes too far away from the channel, the entry might be really bad. But you will see along in this video that there is one or two examples where the price just shoots up and there is no way to have a good entry. So in this example here, you will see that it's kind of weird because I could have been stopped, but I remember that usually I can put the risk reward at 1-to-1, but even in this case I was stopped, and here you see that the price just closed too far away from the line. Well, I could have maybe take a trade, but you know, when the price is too, as I said, when the price is too far away, it closes too far away from the channel line, that the entry becomes really bad. So we'll have a really negative risk reward. So I don't really want that. In this example, you see the opening channel is 1600 points already, so I should keep it as a neutral zone. And here I have a better entry, so the price came back and I can put my take profit 2 levels down. Well, I got stopped, so I just entered the reverse mode, and this time I was successful. I could have closed it to where it was really close to my take profit, but the next top just hit my take profit. You know, in reality, the human factor, you know, the emotions and stuff, I don't know if I would have let it, you know, slip away like this. I think I would have closed it manually. So here in this next case, we have a 2000 point first candle, and the other ones are just surpassing it. So I will just disregard it and start from the second candle to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will draw my channel from there. And the channel is big enough already, so I will just take the trade like this with 2 levels of take profit, and obviously the stop loss outside the box on the upper side. So here in this next case, I get stopped. I just adjust the, the stop loss, unfortunately, and I get stopped a little higher, and the price decides that it won't correct. It just shoots up, and I thought that the reversal mode would have a really bad entry, so I just registered it as a pure loss for the day. I mean, for the week. So here the replay mode again, it's a little too fast, so in reality I would have had plenty of time to get my entry on that little green candle that would get a little closer to my channel, so I have the best entry possible. So here in this week of December, the first candle really isn't really a candle, it doesn't have any body. So I just disregard it and start from the second candle to count. So just a little note on this box with the 3 colors I use is the GAN box. It's just for me to measure with precision the channel sizes and the levels and stuff. So I just use it for this. Here you see that I did the expansion. I'm waiting for the next candle to open outside, and fortunately I think I waited too long. I could have placed an order there. The price wasn't too, you know, the price wasn't too far away from my channel, but I decided just to take the week off, so no trading week for that week. So that's another example. The price goes a little too far from my channel. I could have taken it. I will show you if I would have taken it. You know, it would have been possible. Would have been possible, but just for the sake of the example and to avoid cheating myself with the back testing, I just disregarded the second week as well. So here we have an opening channel of 2,600 points. We are in January already, and you see that the opening channels, you will see that the opening channels are getting bigger and bigger and sometimes it's really scary, but I'm going along with them. So who knows? Maybe next year we could have channels of 2500 that we could expand, and gold will reach 10,000 point in a day. Maybe, who knows? And that's a really annoying situation because the price just uh, keeps going sideways inside the channel. It eventually comes out, and I think we'll see an example where it goes sideways for almost the entire week. So when it does this, what I do is, if it reaches uh, Thursday, by the end of the New York session, I would close it manually if it's either in profit or loss. I believe it's this one here. Let's see. Yeah, so here the price closed a little bit, really tiny bit outside the neutral zone, but I will consider it, and I get a stop. So I'm going into recovery mode right now, and mind you, this first channel is a 15,000 point channel. So now recovery mode will give me 19,000 points. I mean, these are just crazy numbers, but sometimes it happens. And here we have it. So we are almost, we will enter on Thursday now, and it is still sideways. It doesn't want to go to the take profit nor the stop loss. I Yeah, I thought I would close it manually, but just before New York session closure, it just hit the stop loss. So I will get into, I will get into recovery mode, and because of the size of the channel, so the rule says 1.5 level only in take profit. So this is our last week for this back testing. We are in recovery mode here, and as you can see, there was no really week with two stop losses in a row. We usually have one stop loss, and then we enter recovery mode. You can see I just highlighted the bad weeks and the total balance. So we started with $1,000, and we are now with 1887. So I believe this result is kind of satisfying. So yes, thank you for watching. This video was 25 weeks of backtesting of this strategy. Obviously, this strategy is only for educational purpose. Um, this is to be used for backtesting. I would not advise trading with it, and obviously I'm not a financial planner. This is just educational. So thank you for watching, and I will soon upload 27 more weeks, so we can have a total of a full year of backtesting.